Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this video we're doing a mystery unboxing. Okay, so it's not really a mystery. I mean, I know somebody was sending me stuff so that I could review it. The guy that sent me some of the Marvel Legends, he's sending me more of the Marvel Legends, which I happen to already get, so that was unfortunate. But aside from that, he sent me a bunch of other stuff, which I'm not sure what he sent. So that's the mystery part. And I also have a box of fodder that I got recently. So I figured I'd open that on camera because you guys used to like seeing the fodder unboxings or openings or whatever. So I'm going to open that first. So let's do that. Let's open the fodder box first. All right. It's not a small box. I'm not entirely sure what's in here. I talked to the guy back and forth a little bit, and I don't remember what I settled on. So we're going to find out together. So this is kind of a mystery also. He used some industrial grade tape. Alright, let's just set the knife down there. I tend to lose the knife when I'm doing these videos, so hopefully I don't lose it this time. Alright, for being fodder, he packed this stuff considerably well. Let's see. Is everything... I'm not blocking the camera too much. Okay, so first one is a Marvel Legends movie Electro. That might come in handy, I think, especially with the blue hands, the lightning-like hands. That'll be cool. Then we have here, oh yeah, the Spider-Man to go with that, the movie Spider-Man. He packages stuff way too well for just being fodder, so I appreciate that. You, who I will not name in case you don't want to be named, thanks, but you spent way too much effort on it. For fodder, just throw it in a box. It's alright. You can't hurt it more than it'll make a difference. We have, oh yeah, that's right, I got some He-Man figures from him. I think these are like 2000X. Is that the line these are from? I don't know, but they have some cool parts. The head is anime-ish, so for anime-style characters, they come in handy. I actually use one of those heads for my Strider Hiryu. We have the tentacles from Omega Red. This one is floppy. He told me about that. So I don't really care about the tentacles because I already have those, but my Omega Red figure was all beat up. So he said he had one, he could hook it up. So he hooked it up, as they say. So let's go through and see what else. So this one is Skeletor from the same He-Man line, I believe. That 2000X He-Man line. I don't know. You guys know I don't know much about He-Man at all. But like I said, the parts come in handy sometimes. Another He-Man figure. This guy has some parts on him that I've used before. You can see these straps down here on his loincloth thing and up here on the shoulders. Those come in really handy for certain projects. So it's always good to keep those kind of things on hand. When you're a customizer, almost every figure you see, you just think, I could use that, or I could use that, or I should get one of those, or I should hang on to those. And that's why you end up like me, having these giant bins full of parts that you never end up using. But it's good to have them on hand in case you need them. I do need to sell a bunch of my fodder. I have so much that I'm never going to use. I think I'll sell it. Now, you guys are probably wondering, why would you sell it? It's a bunch of broken and halves of figures and things. Well, I did pay for all that stuff, so I'm going to sell a bunch of broken figures, but I'm selling it as fodder and with the appropriate pricing. So if you guys are interested, keep an eye out. I'll let you guys know if I do that. Alright, what do we have? This is a big one. What is this? Feels heavy. Oh yeah, I forgot this guy. So this is the translucent Venom, which is very yellow. Now I don't think it's supposed to be that yellow. It might just be from age, but this is it. I'm gonna have to look into that. I didn't know it was super yellow, but he gave me a really good deal on it, so that's okay. Curious about that though. Do you guys have this one, the translucent Spider-Man Classics Venom? Is yours super yellow also? I'm curious if that's a normal thing or not. Super wobbly legs, but that's okay. It's not smoke yellow, it's just yellow, so that's good at least. He told me it was smoke-free, so thanks for being honest. Appreciate that. You ever buy something that's supposed to be smoke-free and then it smells like someone dumped an ashtray in the box? I hate that more than anything. Not really, but more than most things. Hate that. Oh yeah, another He-Man type character with some armor, which I thought would be really useful. That guy's name is Green Shoulder Pad Man, probably. He-Man characters don't necessarily have the most creative names, so I'm probably not far off. What's in this one? Oh yeah, this is the Omega Red Suite. It's in way better condition than mine. These older Toy Biz figures tended to have a lot of condition problems. This guy looks pretty darn good, so I'm psyched to get a nice Omega Red in my collection. What else? What do we have here? Ah, yes. Ah, yes. The early Marvel Legends Captain America. I had one of these ages ago, but I haven't had one for a very long time, and I wanted to get one just to throw it in the collection. Surprisingly, despite the age, he's one of the better looking Captain America figures. He's not perfect. Why isn't the camera focusing on him? There it is. He's not perfect, but he's a pretty darn good-looking figure. He's got really nice proportions and nice balance overall, so I like that a lot. He's supposed to come with a base, but I don't really care about that kind of stuff. This is... I don't know. Maybe he just threw it in as a bonus. It looks like some parts of things. I don't know. Thanks. I can always use more parts of things. Maybe. Oh yeah, and then Mr. Sinister. So if you guys aren't familiar with my customs, at least in the past, I haven't used them quite so much lately, Mr. Sinister's cape is fantastic for making belts and straps. So very, very useful to have this guy on hand. The figure itself, not very good. It's got so many problems. I've reviewed it, so check it out if you're curious. Alright, so that was a sweet box. I wasn't expecting that much stuff. I forgot totally about it. I think most of it I did know about originally, so I don't know. Alright, so here's the box of stuff, which was sent to me for review purposes, which is a large box. So hopefully, not hopefully, I know, there's going to be good stuff in here to review. It's also very heavy. He spent way too much on shipping. I really appreciate this kind of thing. He's covering all of the shipping costs. He just sent me this stuff to review and to send back. Just so that he could help the channel out. I appreciate this stuff so much because it's things like this that really let me do all of the reviews and things. I mean, obviously I buy a ton of stuff. My knife is super dull. I buy a ton of stuff, and so anytime I can review stuff that I don't have to pay for, it really helps. You guys probably know by now, I don't get a ton of stuff sent to me by manufacturers. Almost nothing. It's just a very small number of things. Very, very tiny percentage. Because most manufacturers don't like honest reviews. So I have to pay for just about everything. So this kind of thing really helps a lot. Alright, let's see what we have in here. Money to cover the shipping. Thanks. And then we have, so the Marvel Legends, which, like I said, I already got my own, but he sent me the Legends, so I'll be reviewing the rest of the Legends very soon. I'm actually going to shoot those today. The red Onslaught figure, he's missing a leg there, but that's okay. You know, I'm so tempted to get a spare one of this Onslaught so that I can have the Red Skull version and the Magneto version. But the more I think about it, the more I don't care at all about the Red Skull version. What do you guys think? Do you like the Red Skull version, or do you just want the Magneto head, which is way, way, way cooler, objectively speaking? Alright, so there's a bunch of other stuff in here, so let me get out the rest of the Legends stuff first. We have the leg and Mockingbird, and the cape part for Onslaught, which personally I think is a big dud. The cape part looks super cheap in comparison to the rest of the figure, but we'll look at that later. Let me get this stuff out of the way so I can start stacking boxes. So you guys remember the last time he sent me stuff, I got a bunch of imports, which I haven't yet reviewed, but he sent me a whole lot more imports. This is going to take me forever, but this is going to keep the reviews diverse. So first one is the Thinker, the table statue line from Figma, which I'm really confused as to why they're making that line altogether. It's very strange, very, very strange, but they're making it. So I'll be reviewing it. And then we have something from Wild Arms 2. I didn't look at the front of the box yet. Does it have his name on there? I don't see it offhand. It says it in Japanese, it looks like, but whatever that guy is. Yeah, I don't know. Last time I said I don't know the guy's name and it was right on the box. That Crazy Diamond guy. I didn't know Crazy Diamond was his name. I thought that was like a subtitle for the show. For like that storyline. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Then we have the Figma Bruce Lee, which will be nice to compare against the SH Figure Arts Bruce Lee, which I will be reviewing as soon as they come in stock at Big Bad Toy Store. We have the Neptune Man. Sounds like a He-Man character. Masters of the Universe character, but it's not. It's from Kinnikuman, right? Yeah, Kinnikuman. And then he sent me a Masters of the Universe figure, which is Karate, which is, I suppose, a play on the word karate. So that's interesting. And then we have Rivaltech Takeya, which I don't know anything about, but it looks really sweet. That's gonna be a cool figure. I'm not a fan of Rivaltech at all. You guys know that, but they generally have cool looking figures. It's just they don't design them very well. What else? We have the gun for Mockingbird. Don't want to lose that goofy little gun. Then we have Silver Crow from something, unless that's the name of the show. I don't know. Again, looks like a pretty cool figure. Look at the back of that packaging. You can see what the figure looks like a little bit better. Looks pretty cool with those wings and that energy effect part. That'll be a fun one to review. You know what, though? Reviewing imports is such a hassle compared to other figures because they have so many parts. So the reviews themselves take a lot more work to put together. So I'm going to be busy for quite a while. And here we have another Tiger and Bunny character. Looks like the name is Lunatic, which is a very interesting design. I'm going to have to get into Tiger and Bunny. It's one of the ones that's on my list. So I'll check out that show eventually. I have so many shows I need to check out. So I'll be doing that slowly. And we're going to talk about more anime going forward. Oh, yeah, he sent me the Shogun style, or Ronin Boba Fett. So that'll be cool. I'm sure a lot of you guys are looking forward to seeing that review. And then the last thing is, I don't know what this is. It's an SH Figure Arts figure, obviously, and its name is Kuroi Kikote. Kiko. I don't know. I have no sleep in me right now, so I don't know. But that guy, whoever, whatever that is, I'll be reviewing that too. So, holy macaroni, this guy sent me like so much money worth of stuff. He trusts me a lot, which is a good thing. So I build up the trust, and so these people send me stuff to review, and then I don't send it back, and I get to keep all this awesome stuff for free. So it works out really nicely. No, I'm just kidding, of course. So let me know what you guys want to see reviewed. I mean, I can't necessarily do what you say, but I'll try to get the ones you're most curious about out first. I'll try that. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that video. I enjoyed making it. I will see you in the next video.